Alright guys, so with the update for the next anniversary, alright, third anniversary being about like, a week later, I wanted to talk about some of the Magic Candies right now, alright, because there are a ton, there are some that are still relevant, there are still some that are just not going to be relevant at all, and the new ones as well. All right, so we do have a lot. This is not going to be a tier list though. This is mainly going to be based on the 4 that we have gotten, because that's probably what you guys are wondering about still. Captain Caviar, Pinecone, Financier, as well as Cream Unicorn, as well as some of the ones that I would still say that are relevant. All right, and it doesn't seem like there are going to be Magic Candies coming out for the next update. I could be wrong, but most likely we're not going to be getting a Magic Candy for at least an update or 2, in my opinion. We got 4. I don't know if they will ever, release another one after they have released 4. But I mean, they're Death Sisters, so we'll have to see how that goes. They could pull something crazy out of the box and just kind of show us. But let's kind of go over 4 of the ones that has been released for this particular update as of right now. So we have Captain Caviar, and then we got Pinecone, as well as Financier and Cream Unicorn. All right, Cream Unicorn is using the Swiftness crystal right here. And then we have Financier using the Strength crystal, which I am low of, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are also low of. And then we have Pinecone, who is using the Arcane Crystal, as well as our Captain Caviar, who is using the Strength Crystal, again, which I am low of, and I know a lot of others are also kind of low of as well. So for all of you guys might be wondering, hey, HyRoll, which one do I invest in? But the answer is pretty simple. And I'm sure you guys already know what I'm going to really say. But in my opinion right now, the main one that you need to focus on is going to be Financier. And the reason why I say this is because Financier is not only being used inside of the arena with the Creme Brulee, as well as double tank, double DPS, or even triple, tank and double DPS and stuff like that. Financier is used inside of the Cookie Alliance for the insane buffs that she is able to give to someone like Creme Brulee again. And also she is going to be a very, very solid option for the PvE as well. All right, sadly, not really used inside of the guild boss battle, especially for the Avatar of Destiny, because the level 10, 20, and 30 effect is actually a debuff. So a lot of people ask, hey, can I use Financier instead of Madeline? No, you can't. I tried it out, tested it out, and seen it as well. It is a debuff, so it does cause reversal from the Avatar of Destiny. So that's the reason why you can't really use her. But still, number 1 pick is no doubt about it going to be Financier. And then it's going to be Captain Caviar. You guys have seen the one-shot comp that I've shared. Captain Caviar is amazing. The more and more, level you get, of course, the better and better it's going to be. 3rd explosion and 4th explosion, that's going to be a lot of extra damage that you're able to do. And on top of that, you already have you have a damage resist bypass of a 25%, and additional to that, you have the defense reduction and just regular damage. So you have a lot of extra burst damage coming out from Captain Caviar. And additional to that, you have various different versions of one-shot comps coming out. And also, you can use Captain Caviar for now PvE as well as inside of Cookie Alliance as well. The damage is just a lot better than it used to be. So the only main concern right now that we have for these two are that, they both use Strength Crystals. And in addition to that, previously, our Black Raisin, who also changed the meta for the Red Velvet Dragon, also used Strength Crystals. So that is the main concern that we have going on right now. And then, of course, we have T-Knight as well. So, those are the things that kind of... it's a little harder on the players as of right now, because it's really hard to gain these crystals. Even the purity crystals, you can get them from Tower Suite Chaos. Tower Suite Chaos is also disappearing soon as well. There are just not a lot of different ways of getting these. So in my opinion, the main focus should be Financier first, and then you should focus on Captain Caviar when possible. These two right over here, I would personally say just stay away from them. I don't really think it's worth using. Parfait is using Arcane Crystal, so instead of leveling up Pine Cones, you probably just focus on something like Parfait, as well as already this one right over here for Cream Puff is also a Arcane Crystal. And also, Snow Sugar is also Arcane Crystal, so it's just not really worth it for you to spend it on someone like Pinecone. Maybe you can just get one, and then just use the comps that does kind of use Pinecone here and there, but I don't think you necessarily need the plus 10 to get the attack speed buff. I don't think that's very necessary. You can just have the Magic Candy so that you gain the extra buffs, but that's pretty much it. And then for Cream Unicorn, if you have a bunch of Swiftness crystals, I guess you can go and level it up to plus 10 because you might be able to use Cream Unicorn for fire comps inside our Cookie Alliances as well as in the future as well. But as of right now, not really great. Kind of waste of materials if you really think about it. So Swiftness Crystal you can use for Madeline. I believe Madeline was Swiftness Crystal. So it's better off just using it on Madeline instead. So, those kind of little things come into effect. As of right now, again, top choice is Financier. Without a doubt, the amount of buffs that she's able to give is insane. Damage resist, crit resist, debuff immunity, healing, as well as team damage resist. And additional to that, you have the buffs right over here as well. Damage resist, crit resist. You have the attack boost as well. You have the light shield. You have the reflection damage as well. So she's very solid. Like, she's so good right now for a epic tank. So she is definitely going to be the #1 choice. And then of course we have Captain Caviar as well. So just keep in mind, guys, that you're still able to gain some extra purity crystals and those things from the Tower of Sea Chaos. So I do recommend you guys to highly go and do this, especially right now with the 100% off. This is going to be the time for you to go and farm some of your purity crystals before the Tower of Sea Chaos actually disappears, because you don't want this to disappear and you don't have another way of actually farming for purity crystals except through the bounty, which is honestly not a lot. All right, so make sure to do that. And then right now we still have the events going on here. So we still do have this event for but the Magic Lavatory. All right, so if I can even find it, right there we go. So we still have the events going on from Magic Lavatory, so I do recommend to build the ones that I talked about, Financiers, and then Captain Caviars, or even just Parfait, Snow Sugar, Black Raisin, of course, and then Cream Puff. T-Knight also works right now, Madeline also works, but those are probably the only ones that really have effect. Maybe even Mango sometimes you can use, even Squid Ink as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are actually no, wait, let me know. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah, 7 Magic Candies that you honestly really would want to level up right now. And then while you're doing it, you are able to get this right over here. All right, so you're able to get these speed ups as well as the repeated. So you get a little bit, 20 of the chests that you can choose out of. I believe I have some that I have stacked up as of right now. So I have 4 that I've stacked up right now. So that's a total of 80 that I'm able to get. So make sure to go and get those. It's not a lot, but while you're doing it, it's better to try and have those at hand, so that you're not just scrapping for the little amount, like through guild gacha, through the bounties, where it's like you get like 6 or 1 or 3 or something like that. All right, so make sure to go do that right now, guys. And I do recommend you guys to invest in those. Again, Financier is top, Captain Caviar, and then if you really want to use your resources, I guess for Pinecone and Cream Unicorn. But there are better options, again, like Madeline, Parfait, Cream Puff, etc. All right, so make sure to choose wisely, save your resources as well. I would say right now, again, Magic Candies, we're probably not going to get any more than what we have gotten for an update or 2. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But hope you guys found the video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below which of the Magic Candies you guys are leveling up right now, and honestly, which crystals you're kind of lacking. And I'll see you guys all on the next one.